Hey guys, C-Drama Invasion here and welcome back to a new video. As usual, a new week, we have many new dramas, especially this week and next week. And in the C entertainment business, we know the whole thing with Chris Wu is happening. But I exclude it from these episodes because there's just way too much information to get through. But if you haven't checked it out, my first part is up. And hopefully by the end of this week, I'll have part 2 and maybe even part 3 filmed and uploaded. So make sure to turn notifications on to all so you don't miss out the next uploads. I also recently opened my Ko-Fi page, so for anyone who wants to send in some extra support, it's much appreciated. I'll leave links in the description box below. Now let's just jump on into it. First off, we have Medical Examiner Dr. Chin Silence Evidence, which was released on July 18th on Mango TV. This one stars Zhang Yujian and Yutong. This drama has 30 episodes. It's a suspense mystery crime detective, and as you can tell, it's a part of the Medical Examiner Dr. Chin series, except it's its own little story. This follows the male lead, who is a forensic medical examiner that works with the police team, who is led by Zhou Yutong's character. I watched the first episode not expecting too much from this because it strays away from the original so much, but I actually really was surprised by the first episode. It's super fun and the actors are really great. We have Zhou Yutong, who really shines in this drama. I've seen her in a couple of other projects and she plays the comedy roles really well. I really like her. She's pretty sassy and has a very strong aura around her in this drama, and I really like it. So if you're hesitating, I highly recommend checking it out. Next up, we have the drama Fly in the Sky. This might have a different English title by the time it's uploaded because they do that last minute. The literal translation would be Rush Forward Youth. This drama stars Yuan Bingyan and Tong Mengshi. It was announced randomly that it will premiere on July 21st on CCTV. This is a shelf drama that wrapped up filming in the first quarter of 2017, so it's been quite a long time. This is a revenge love story about a girl who takes revenge on her ex-boyfriend, who later develops memory loss. She ends up working at an online shopping company and she falls in love with him again. In the company, it's a love triangle between her and the president and her ex-boyfriend. We finally have an official air date for the shelf drama Broker starring Yunxi and Victoria Song. This drama airs on July 22nd on Youku as well as Tencent. This sounds like a really interesting drama. It's a business romance about a broker with a hidden agenda to steal a scientist's research, yet he ends up falling in love with her. Sounds really interesting. I love the little hidden identity trope. It should make things interesting. On July 22nd as well, we have the drama BeYourself, a 24-episode Youku production which has friendship, comedy, romance, and youth. It is a story that follows Shen Yue, Zhang Ruonan, Vivian Tian, and Shen Yue. This is about 4 girls who just entered university, and it depicts their friendship, growth, and romance experiences in the 4 years of university. I love myself a good female-centered drama. And I haven't been so into Shen Yue's dramas lately. All of her dramas I dropped, used for my talent, count your lucky stars, but hopefully this one will be good. I really liked the concept. We also have the news that some fans took a few photos of Zhao Lusi and Neo Ho together. They were filming their upcoming drama Hutong, which follows 3 different generations and couples maturing and facing life obstacles. Lusa is quite busy. She finished the drama with Yang Yang, and now she came to this set. She's supposed to be in Love in the Galaxies with Wu Lei too, which is just wild. She's jumping from set to set. But I'm super excited for all of her upcoming dramas. Next is the whole issue with YIBO and how he found a illegal tracking locator in his car and he reported it to the police. This is super scary and messed up, but unfortunately it's quite common. Anyways, his team went online releasing statements saying stop doing this type of illegal thing. There's a lot of people that buy a lot of leakage information to stalk the idol or celebrity. As you can tell based on these warnings, this seems to be like an inside job, which is really hard to track since celebrities go from event to event to large sets and productions with hundreds or thousands of people a day. And it's really hard to just pinpoint who did this when there's so many people that can plant different things on or in his personal belonging. This is why there's no real consequences to it. Because at the end of the day, you don't know who to trust. Even people on set or walking by can just drop a location tracker on you and then sell it to paparazzi or fans who like stalking their idols. This is an issue I've been talking a lot about, bringing it up into these conversations on my channel. There's so much scary accidents and dangers that could happen, but unfortunately, popular male celebrities like Xiaozan, Gongjun have all experienced this type of behavior. If you're interested, I'll link a video or annotated card to that video where I talk about some of the crazy incidents that they have to experience. Anyways, it really sucks that the only thing they can really do is just to warn the public to not do it again. But I hope they can trace back to the original source and that his team will keep him safe. There's been also a couple of dramas that started production last week, starting with TAO and Song Zuer or Lorena Song's drama called Begin Again, which is a rom-com fantasy drama. This mostly takes place in a law firm and is about a lawyer's assistant who has a bad relationship with her boss and dreams that she returns to the age of 18. Another drama that recently started production is iQIYI's 12-episode sci-fi drama Bionic. This stars Song Weilong and Yunxi. Little is really known about this production, but it seems to be more high quality since iQIYI's shorter dramas are dedicated to more experimental projects with a bit bigger budget. iQIYI finally announced and confirmed that Night Wander with DENG LUN and Nini are an official upcoming drama, and they opened their booting ceremony on July 20th. I've talked about this in a previous video when it was just rumored, and I'm so happy that it's confirmed. This will be a Chinese Republican era time travel drama. The female lead is someone who has trouble finding romance. She goes back to her grandmother's home and she reads a bunch of records and details of her grandma's romance and how different it was back in her time in the Chinese Republican era. And after reading, I believe she ends up being transported back in time. This is very unique since there's no drama where time travel takes place in the Chinese Republican era. There's a lot of drama, angst, war going on. It's quite a wild time and I'm super excited for this. Another big drama that announced its production is Legend of Anle, one that's been rumored for so long. It was said that Dilreba's next partner will be either with Gongjun or Xiaozan, and it turns out to be Gongjun. She will be starring in an upcoming historical romance drama with Gongjun and Liu Guang. And honestly, this synopsis really sounds like the Long Ballad. Dilreba's character is someone who's seeking revenge when her whole family is beheaded after being falsely accused for treason. She sneaks into the palace and she meets the crown prince, Gongjun's character, and ends up having feelings for him, but she still needs to find out the truth and vows to take revenge at all costs. Honestly, it doesn't really matter for me as long as the script is solid and the acting is solid. The scriptwriter is the same one as Ancient Love Poetry and A Girl Like Me. To be honest, Ancient Love Poetry has been a little bit disappointing in the later half, but overall I still enjoyed it. I'll keep my expectations at bay, but still this is probably going to end up being one of my most anticipated in 2022. And last but not least, we have the historical fantasy Shansha romance drama by Tencent and Feibao Media. This is starred Liu Guang Yin, and it started production on July 20th. This stars Zhang Han and Bambi Zhu. I'm crossing my fingers that this one will be good. There's no synopsis or anything about it yet, but Bambi is one of the actresses that I think is pretty good, but she's stuck with crappy dramas, and hopefully she'll break out of it with this role. Anyways, that's it for today's episode. Make sure to check out the description box if you want the names to these dramas and links to all of my previous videos and playlists, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.